Hello, everybody. Rob Cootie of the MLM Solution. I want to welcome you. Today is Thursday, the 28th of May, and I want to say thank you in advance for all the patronage that you guys have given us on our social media platforms and website. You guys are awesome. Thank you, and thank you again. We can never say that enough. And as you know, today's episode is number 188, What It Takes to Make It in MLM. Once again, podcast number 188, What It Takes to Make It in MLM. Guys, it's not what you think. Simple title, but complex subject today. You do not want to miss it. We're going to take a deep dive in what it takes to make it in MLM. Struggling saying that, don't know why. But it's not what you think. Once again, we always give you information that empowers you. It gives you a useful insight into how the business model really works so that you can utilize this business model to do great things for yourself and your family. At the same time, you can do the same thing for your fellow network marketer across the globe by simply utilizing the hashtag that we have, which is the hashtag the MLM Solution. Share that with our fellow network marketers when you're out about on the internet so they too can find us and get access to this wonderful information. And if you don't mind, while you're at our website, which has been exploding, the MLMsolution.net, hit the share button. Sorry, Sinus is here. Share our website, the knowledge, the products, everything else, information that's there that is very empowering. With that being said, I want to thank you so much for listening to me. Once again, podcast number 188, What It Takes to Make It in MLM. We'll see you in a moment.
Welcome to the MLM Solution Podcast Show, where you'll learn the facts and hear the truth about the network marketing industry. Here's your host, Rob Cootie.
Hello, Miss Marie.
Good morning, Rob. Yes, Thursday.
Tomorrow is Freelance Friday, episode number 55, if I'm not mistaken. That's tomorrow. And there it is, guys, episode number 55. And as we said, today is podcast number 188, What It Takes to Make It in MLM. Guys, if you want to find out what it takes to make this business model work for you, you do not want to miss today's episode. It's not what you think. On the surface, I'm sure reading the title, you would think you would know. But as you know, we always take deep dives into each and every one of our subject matters. But we only talk about things that will empower you, things that will make a difference. And we're going to turn them upside down and look under them so that you have the knowledge that's necessary to make this business go for you. And in order for it to go for you, you guys don't realize how many things need to be working with you in order for you to have a legitimate chance to do something special in this business model. Would you not agree, Miss Marie?
I absolutely agree.
It's I won't say it's like winning the lottery, but I will tell you this, guys. It is a tough road to hoe if you don't know what to do, if you're not prepared. It is a mental and physical challenge, unlike some of the things that you'll face. I'm not trying to scare you, because look, the reason people can make it 40 years in a job, Marie, is because it's one day after another. It's a simple 8 hours here, 8 hours there, 10 hours here, 10 hours there. And before you know it, you look back over 40 years and the toll it's taken on your body, your mental aspect, your life, and you think, oh my gosh, if I'd have known this was going to happen, I'd have done something different. And, of course, it's too late then. The thing about network marketing is a short, intense spurt that could change the rest of your life. And yes, it's intense. But what it's doing, Miss Marie, it's taking 40 years and condensing it down to 2 to 3 years as far as activity and intensity goes. Would you not agree?
Yeah, absolutely. And part of that condensation of that time is also just the emotional investment that happens as well, right? Like You're really going to be focused and you're really going to put your time into it, realizing that you could potentially be setting yourself up for the rest of your life.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the thing that you guys have to realize is that you have a situation where you're going to be able to tap into something just for a short while that can have a major impact for the rest of your life. Miss Marie, one of my ideal, if somebody was to ask me, not that my opinion would count in their situation, but if they said, Rob, well, what would you expect me to do? I would ask them what their goals are. Of course, listening is the key part. And more times than not, as we talked about before a few episodes ago, if they can maintain their job and build a substantial business on the side that they could take to the next level, based on the momentum, each situation is different. You want them to finish out their 20 years if they're in a government job. You don't want to give that up. And to me, that would be the most ideal situation that anybody could have, to where your network marketing business could complement your income already. And then at the end of your job, you could, whether you quit your job or you go into retirement, whatever, and you look at your business and you're able, hopefully, God willing, if it allows, to take it to the next level. The reason I say that is because it offers the stability that a lot of people are afraid to give up. And we talked about, we did an episode on it. You know how hard it is, Miss Marie, to leave a job, especially if you can retire at 20, like I was in the military. Guys, there was no way I was going to give up my military in retirement. Okay, I'm going to make it perfectly clear. Everything I did was based on the fact that I was staying in the military until I got my retirement. Okay, and everything was a supplemental role in that process. Did it cost me? Yeah, no doubt about it. In many different, because I had my fingers in many different businesses. Okay, could I have been much bigger and made more money? Absolutely. There is no doubt about it. But guys, my check marks in life was not based on I got to be worth $3 million by so-and-so date. I have to own 100 properties by so-and-so date. I have to have 10,000 people in my network marketing business by so-and-so date. My life and my value did not depend on those numbers. You know what I'm saying, Miss Marie?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What it depended on for me, Miss Marie, was making consistent, progressive progress to a destination yet to be determined. And the reason I say that is because I couldn't determine my future, for the most part, overall, until I finished my military career. Does that make sense? Because then I was free of all the ties that was holding me back, that was putting limitations on me. Once that happened, then I had no excuses. It was balls to the wall, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. And you guys might be saying, well, what does that got to do with making an MLM? Because I wanted to paint that picture first, which is an unusual picture of what it takes to make it in this business. Here we have somebody that has a job. Common sense, if you're close to retirement, would say, don't give that up. I would say, listen to that common sense. Because look, it's easier to, if your business dies on, the network marketing business dies on the vine while you finish out your retirement years at whatever job you have. What's to say that you can't, now that you have the experience and knowledge of how to build a business, that you can't go find another company and start over and maybe get some of the people that were with you in the other one to come with you? Okay, that's a real possibility. It's not a guarantee. But Miss Marie, once you learn how this business works, it never leaves you. That is invaluable. It's like a money machine. Well, you know what? I need $100,000. I think I'll go into network marketing. And, I know how to make it work. And I'll make it there.
Well, it's an acquired skill set, right?
Yeah.
That you can take with you wherever you go. And some of the skills that you even acquire within your network marketing business are applicable in other areas of your life as well, whether that's your job or a volunteer opportunity or working with a church or other charitable organization.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, guys, that's an unusual picture of making it in MLM. Well, Rob, that's not true. Well, yeah, it is, because everybody has a different goal, and MLM fits in whatever niche you need it to fit in. Now, Marie and we're always talking about don't let momentum slow down. You got it rolling, take it to the hill. We do, and you know what? A lot of times we're narrow-minded in that statement because we're talking about somebody that's totally committed to making this business work. They're in a dead-end job. They got another 30 years before they even think about retirement. They're not willing to start a business on the side. They see this as the most viable way to get the life they want. Well, the only answer to that is go balls to the walls. Okay. I mean, there's no other way. You can't become a grinder. But in this situation, Miss Marie, I would even go as far to say that if somebody was to come up to you or me, I don't want to speak for you, but I think I know you well enough. I could be wrong. If somebody came up to either one of us and said, I got 10 years to go, I work at the Postal Service, I got 10 years to go before I retire, and I need some extra income. I've been around network marketing before, but I didn't make it work, but I like your all system. I think with that system, I can make it work this time. What should I do? I would tell them, Miss Marie, join an older company. Less stress, it's stable, you can do it consistently and progressively. There's not that hurry up, get it done now because the company's in phase 1 growth. You don't have that. You're not going to become a grinder, but you have this steady, progressive business building process that's getting you the results you want. To me, that would be the proper answer. Is that making it in MLM? Absolutely. Would you not agree, Ms. Marie? Because the business model is about fitting your life, right?
Exactly. And that's part of the beauty of the network marketing business model is you can adapt it to whatever you need or whatever your goals are. If it is the supplemental income because you know you've got 10 years until retirement and you're looking at your 401k or whatever it is that the government may provide as far as a pension or retirement plan or whatever, and you're looking at it and you see inflation coming and you know expenses are going to be more than what you're going to have, you want to start building a retirement. Absolutely. Right. Or for some people, it could simply be they want to earn $400 to $500 a month to make that car payment.
Yes.
So that they don't have that extra stress and that, consistent small drain on their savings because, cars aren't cheap anymore.
No.
And if you've been taken fright by the gasoline shortage and you listen to some of our government leaders, everybody should rush out now and get an electric car. So when the power goes out, you can't run those either. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we won't go any further than that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Did I go off on a tangent there? It's not Friday yet, is it? Dang it.
Well, I wanted to take the bait, but I'm going to stay focused this time. I usually grab for it.
We'll come back to that tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good point. Tomorrow's Freelance Friday. I'm glad you bring that up, guys. There it is. Tomorrow's subject for all you on the podcast, Freelance Friday number 55. Look, if you like what you hear, if you see where it can help you, if you see the value in what we teach, please give us a thumbs up. As you know, that's an instantaneous feedback for us, and it's something that lets us know we're hitting the nail on the head. Also, I'll be honest with you, it puts a smile on our face, and we like that. And for all of you that have been doing that, thank you so much. Also, please like, share, comment on our various social media platforms. And if you go to our YouTube channel, please hit the bell twice so you can be notified when we go live or when we upload content. We say thank you in advance for all of that. And thank you already for all of you who have done it in the past. And thank you all for the visitation and the activity on the website. It has been phenomenal. I keep waiting for the numbers to, they have slowed down a little bit, but then they pick back up. Point is, I'm always surprised, and I'm grateful to all of you for that. All right, with that being said, back to what we're talking about today, what it takes to make it MLM. Look, the biggest thing that we have not talked about in regards to making it in this industry is this. The business model is flexible enough that where it can be manipulated to meet your needs, whatever they are at this moment. And that's where the flexibility of picking between a new company, a transitional company, and a established company comes into play. Okay. To be honest with you, the transitional companies get lost in the fold because there's not a lot, to be honest with you, a lot of appeal for an aggressive business builder like myself, and I would venture to say Ms. Marie, because the money's not there and it's not worth our time and effort. And at the same time, because there's no long-term sustainability. And you're saying, well, what do you mean? Look, if you're an aggressive business builder, your key to your sustainability, your profitability, and stability is about keeping other leaders with you long-term. Okay. And if you're joining a phase 2 company that's in the middle part of phase 2 growth, that's not possible. You're not going to keep them. There's no sustainability there. Okay. Now, the same thing with the older companies. You're going to have very little stability and sustainability. You might for a few months, you might for a year, maybe 2 years if you're lucky. But the thing is, the money that you're making can help supplement your income until you reach the retirement in your government job or state job, city job, county job, whatever, government job, where it has like a 20 or 30-year retirement deadline. So with that being said, network marketing feels a different role, and you can make it in this business, no doubt about it. When we're saying make it, it doesn't mean that you have to have this grand lifestyle, this fabulous home, these incredible cars and a yacht. That's not what we're talking about. Making it in MLM means this, that the results you get in the MLM business model complements, supports, and enhances your current situation. Okay? That is what making it in MLM is. You should be able to say with pride, for the last 10 years, I've been able to do things and get things done that I would have never been able to do if it wasn't for the network marketing business model. Not only was I able to continue to work my job, but I was able to not interfere with the income from that job. Okay, I was able to complement and support my network marketing business on its own merit. In other words, the money I made supported that business. The money I made enhanced my life and allowed me to use my job income to support my family. Right, Miss Marie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is making it in MLM. Would you not agree?
Absolutely. And quite honestly, there are so many people that come into the industry, have no idea what they're doing, don't have an upline sponsor that really knows what they're doing. They don't have systems in place. That a large frustration is, I would say, I don't know what the percentage is. It's been a long time since I've seen one of those studies come out, but there's a large percentage of people who make zero money in their network marketing business.
Yeah.
So, I mean, quite honestly, even if it's just $100 or $200 a month that you're bringing in with your network marketing business, you're making it in MLM. Now, are you making the exact goals that you're looking to achieve at $100 or $200 a month? Perhaps not, but maybe it is. Maybe that's enough to get you to that comfort level in your budget or in your day-to-day life where finances aren't so stressful.
Yes. Guys, I know that, the reason Miss Marie and I'll do episodes like this is because there's a lot of times where we lose sight of the fact that what we're talking about right now is an important part of the business model success. Well, an important part of the success stories of this business model. Okay. And that is making it in MLM. We always talk about the grander results. And that's not the only barometer. That's not the barometer. Okay. That's one of the most visible because it's so flashy and it's so sexy and it's great stories. And those are the stories you hear the most. And that's what motivates people to come in saying, I'm going to be one of those big time stories. But I'm going to tell you, there are just as many, if not more. And I think there's more. I have seen the impact that network marketing money, business money has had on people, Miss Marie. I have seen them come up with tears in their eyes. The hugs that you get are so heartwarming and so momentous. And I'm not trying to use big words here how would you say, to blow the situations, those moments out of proportion. That's what I was looking for. Miss Marie, it's a heartwarming and something you remember for the rest of your life, realizing the impact that the money, to you and I, that might be a little bit of money, but to them, Miss Marie, it was life-changing, literally. It's not like they went from being poor and living in a car to being in a 5,000-foot house overnight. That's not what happened. We're talking about making $300 to $500, $600 extra a month, Miss Marie, when they reach that level. And that was life-changing for them. That saved a lot of families' homes or cars or, putting groceries.
Yeah, it's putting groceries on the table. It's putting,
Yes.
Sorry, you froze up for a minute there. So I was just trying to finish your train of thought.
Yes. Well, that's exactly what it did. And those are the biggest stories to me. They really are.
Yeah.
Look, nobody enjoys big homes and big cars and fancy vacations more than me. Great wines, great food. I have been so blessed to be able to experience a lot of that. And I'm certainly not the only person. I only say that because I've been able to do that. But at the same time, Miss Marie, as I told you, we went to the Louisville Zoo last night. They had a special event. And I got the biggest calves like a little kid in a candy house. I don't give a crap. When I'm out there, I didn't think about cars. I didn't think about homes. I didn't think about money. I had a freaking ball. I was telling my wife, this is so much fun. She goes, are you ever going to stop? I was like, no, this is just too much fun. I was taking pictures left and right, talking to people, cutting up. I was having a ball. Well, that is what's important to me in life, And you know why I can enjoy those things, Miss Marie? Because I know that we can put food on the table. I know that we got the cars taken care of. I know that we got the insurance taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So those things, that's the power that the money that you make can bring to your life. And that is true power, Miss Marie. When you live a life where in the back of your mind, you're saying, no matter what comes up, I can take care of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who would have thought that I'd had to spend $3,600 on one dog? I've spent $6,800 since December. Okay. Now the money's not important. That's not important. But thank God I had it, right, Miss Marie? Can you imagine how my dogs would be suffering if I didn't have the money to take care of them? And they're still young and healthy, relatively. But it's not. I enjoy, as you know, I enjoy making money because it's a way for Rod to keep score for himself. Okay. And I don't compare my Miss Marie and I, we never talk about money, do we?
Rarely.
Rarely, that's right. We never talk about homes, do we?
Nope.
You haven't shown me any pictures of yours and vice versa. Because you and I don't care about that crap. Now, it's not crap, but you get what I'm saying. It's not a way to keep score, right? So, and by the way, I've talked to my brother the other day, and he told me how many cars he had in storage. So I'm now prepared. Because we were talking about, passing away. I'm 63. He's not far behind me. He wanted to be known what he wanted me to do with his stuff and vice versa. Because the wife said, this part of your life, I don't want to have anything to do with. Not that it's bad, just she didn't want to do it. So I called him and I said, hey, he said, that's great. Not a problem. I'll take care of it. And I said, well, make sure Mickey gets whatever he wants to, blah, 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 blah. And I told him, I said, now you got to tell me how many cars you got. Because if you die tomorrow, none of us have a clue where your cars are. He goes, fair enough. I'll take care of that. So I know how many he has. I don't know where they are. I know they're in storage, but I have no idea where.
It'll be like an Easter egg hunt.
Be like Christmas all over again. But so anyway, the point is, that's just a little side note. The point is, guys, is that making it in network marketing is not all about the big house, the big car, the big money. That is what's sold. But guys, you will see greater success stories at the mid-level. And I won't say necessarily the low level. The low level, people celebrate the small victories, like the first check, the first $100 check. They're ecstatic. And you should embrace that. You should celebrate that with them. That is the moment to send them a $50 gift card and say, dinner is on me. Congratulations. Everything you do like that is going to bolster that relationship and their confidence in this business model and their enthusiasm to remain dedicated to moving forward, okay? Ensuring you have stability in your business. A $50 gift certificate is an investment, not an expense into your business. So with that being said, I think you can count on your taxes too, but check with an expert. But the thing is that you need to know this. Here's the thing. Those are the things that go unnoticed. Because Miss Marie, 97%, 98% of the people don't make any money at all in network marketing, which is mind-boggling. So are you making it in network marketing if you get a $100 check? Based on those statistics, yes. Is it making it in network marketing compared to what Rob and Marie have made? No. Okay, two totally different animals there. Okay, and making it in network marketing is the bar is very high, and it's not based on money. Money is a way to keep score. Pin levels is a way to keep score. When you go to an event, people see the pin level, they immediately know what kind of price you had to pay, right, Mary?
Mm-hmm.
If you're an Emerald and there are certain guidelines in the comp plan that go with making it to Emerald, then people can pretty much in their mind have a snapshot of what your business looks like. You have X amount of leaders, you have this going on, you basically have this kind of volume, you have this many, not diamonds, rubies in your, they can have a real good guess in their mind of what your business looks like because of your pin level. Okay, but pin levels do not say that you've made it in network marketing. Here's an example. I know people that made it to diamond in various companies. They maintain that diamond ship for the promotional reasons for the company. In other words, the company will promote, we have 389 diamonds this year, and you may have fallen out of diamond ship. You no longer qualify for the bonuses. You're no longer making diamond money. Now you're making ruby money. Why? Because your business fell apart for whatever reason. That's the reason why we teach stability and sustainability with the tactics that we teach. So that doesn't happen to you, but it does happen to those that are not knowledgeable about those tactics. And here's what happens. They on the surface, they still have that pin. And the company, when they go to an event, the company doesn't say anything to them. The company's not going to say, you can't wear that pin. You no longer qualify as a pin. They won't even get a letter because the company wants as many diamonds walking around as possible. Miss Murray, they'll still let them go to the meals. They'll still let them into the events. They'll still pay for their room because they want the value of that diamond is far greater than them saying you no longer qualify. They want to promote you as a diamond because they want many people saying, I want that lifestyle. If you treated them any other way, then guess what? It hurts the company. You got the same problem I do. Phone ringing. Was that you calling me?
No.
And me calling you back?
I apologize. That's weird. That phone's never on. One of the cats must have stepped on the button.
Darn cat. It's the cat's fault. That's what it is.
I'm going to blame the cats on that.
There we go.
Throw them under the bus.
There we go. Throw them under the bus. So again, guys, making it in network marketing, you got to embrace it as a leader. You got to realize that there's many different levels of when people make it in network marketing. For instance, Miss Marie, you and I have talked about the scale of life. When everybody has a number on that scale of life. And the scale of life, Miss Marie and I use as a barometer during the show. And what it means, guys, is that everybody has, and Miss Marie talking about, I think yesterday's episode or maybe today's, you got to determine what kind of business you want. What do you want from your business? You know, we were talking about somebody that has 10 years left to retire. Mm-hmm. And if they start, saying, hey, I want to supplement my income or my lifestyle with network marketing money, you know what? I believe in the 5 simple steps. I think I can make this work. But Miss Marie, before they start, they got to determine what is it that you want. Because, you're a ship out there without a sail. You know what? You have to say, I want $1,000 a month, or I want the ability to not work 10 hours a day or 12 hours a day. Those are goals, guys. Those are helping you determine what kind of business you need to build. Right, Miss Marie?
Yep. And
we have products. The reason I bring it up, we have ebooks. Determine the type of business you want. Determine the type of lifestyle you want. Determine what type of business you need to build. Okay, those are 3 separate titles. You might say, well, they all sound the same. They're not. Okay, determine the type of lifestyle you want is a bigger goal. Determine the type of business you need to build is based on what it is you need from that business. Okay, right, Ms. Marie? They're distinctly different, and they meet different needs. And there again, believe you me, I don't want to write 3 different ebooks that are closely related. I'd rather combine them all into one, so I don't have to write so many. But the point is that they're written individually because they address individual issues that are important that you understand, and that applies here. But the thing is, guys, you have to understand that when you sit down and you say, I want to achieve a certain thing in life, in this business model, maybe on the scale of life, that's an 8 or a 9. In other words, you want a big lifestyle. But as you go along and you make $3,200 a month, you're like, you know what, I'm good. That's too much work. You know what? When I first started, I wanted that big income. I wanted that big lifestyle. But you know what? I'm perfectly happy here. I got a great balance with the wife. I got a great balance with kids. I got more than enough money to do what I want to do at this time of my life and have some left over. I'm good to go. Right, Miss Marie?
Mm-hmm.
Did they make it in MLM? Yes. Yes, they did. It's at this point, it's not about maximizing the financial opportunity of that company. It's about maximizing what this business model presented you at the time that you decide, I'm going to stop here at number 5 instead of going to number 9. I'm perfectly happy where I am. I got a smile on my face. I'm not stressed out. This is good to go. I'm working 8 hours a day, not 15 like I used to. This is flipping awesome. They made it because it had a major impact on their life. When you make your first $100 check, that may have an impact. We don't know, but for most people, it doesn't. What it does is say, hey, this works. And that's critically important to your future in this industry. But it doesn't necessarily mean you've made it, right? When you get to $3,200 a month, Miss Marie and I, we know what it takes to get to that $3,200 a month level and sustain it. Okay, is that admirable? Absolutely. Miss Marie and I will shake the hand of a $100 a month person as well as a $3,200 a month, and we'll say congratulations to both of them with the same smile. You won't get a bigger smile because you're making $3,200 a month, because we understand the importance of $100 a month. It's probably more important because you won't get to 32 if you don't make the 100. So we understand the importance of 100. And I'm sure in future events, if one of you come up to us and say, I just made my first $75 a month, you'll probably get a big hug from us because we understand the importance of that. Okay, and I'm, to be honest with you, I'm kind of a softie. I may even get a tear in my eye because once again, it takes me back to my days, and I understand, and we understand the importance of that moment. But if you've made $3,200 a month, you're going to get a big hug from us because we understand what it took, the hard work it took to get there, and to sustain it. Because if you come up to us in the future, please tell us. Say, I've reached $3,200 a month, and I've been able to keep it up for 6 months. Don't just stop at saying I made $3,200 a month. That is impressive, but it's not as impressive as maintaining it for 3 to 6 months. That's really impressive, right, Miss Marie?
Absolutely, yes.
So that, do that. Come up and share your stories with us in person. Just understand we'll probably have a lot of people and we won't have time for everybody. And if we miss you, please bear with us because we'll like to get back to with you. Miss Marie, in the future, when we do live events, I'm sure that we'll set some time off after the event for an hour or so to visit with people on an individual basis and get a chance to meet with them and hear their stories. So there you go.
Looking forward to that. That's going to be fun.
And yes, I agree. I look forward to that. That's another part of our moving forward phase. All right, Miss Marie, I think we're pretty much done. What do you think?
I think we're looking forward to a Freelance Friday tomorrow morning, 11 a.m.
I agree with that 100%, but I think we covered everything here, right?
I think so.
Okay, so see, I told you what it takes to make an MLM is not what you thought. You thought we were going to say you need to do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You need to have this mindset. We already did all that, okay? But now we're telling you about what it takes to really make things happen in this business at different levels and how different levels of success do define you as a person and your level of success. And yes, you did make it in the MLM. If it had a positive impact on your life, then guess what? It was worth it and you made it. Congratulations. Right, Miss Marie?
Absolutely.
Yes. It's not always about the big money. All right, guys. With that being said, and you can get a replay of today's podcast and others by simply going to our website, clicking a podcast replay link at the top. Well, you're going to have a free gift when you get there. You can fill out the form. Once again, we always tell you there's no shenanigans with our email system. We do not send out marketing emails to try and sell you something. Okay, you may get some emails that will offer more free gifts, but that will be it. So fear not in filling out forms on our website. You can go to the URL as you see right there, or you can just go to the website, click the link, podcast replay. While you're there, whoops, wrong one. Let me go to the correct one. I got to take that off of there, Miss Marie. I forgot all about that. I'm always updating this thing, and guess what? There it is. You can see the URL is there. I had to put that on there, even though they're the same. I had to put that on there so you guys, there's a lot of you that write this down, and I want to make sure, and all of you on the podcast I will read it out here, but I put it up on the screen so that you guys can write it down, all of you that are watching it, especially when you can pause it. So once again, the famous What Not to Do in Network Marketing, 146 paragraphs on 146 pages.
And many training videos. The special right now for the next 24 hours, it's normally $197, but for the next 24 hours only, that's $47. That's $150 savings right off the bat. So you want to make sure you take advantage of that. And it looks like Rob froze up, which is kind of too bad, but at the same time, that's okay because we're just wrapping up the show here. And he's back just in time, looks like, to close us out, maybe.
Well, and you know, guys, $147. This is a great product, focused business building machine. It's famous for a reason, because it's effective. And normally $197. We're giving you access to it for only $47 for the next 24 hours. Don't miss it. $150 instant savings, plus a lot of surprise bonuses that'll blow you out of the water. As I said before, 146 paragraphs, 146 pages, complemented and supplemented by 146 insightful audio files and many training videos. You can't beat the deal. Get it while you can. And there's the URL for all you on the podcast, themlmsolution.net/WNTD. Once again, themlmsolution.net/WNTD. That way you guys will have access to this wonderful business building information, help you become that focused business building machine you need to be. All right. You want to become a beta tester for our upcoming lead generation system. You're going to be amazed how big this is going to be. It's going to be absolutely just mind-boggling. God willing, we can pull it off, and we'll keep moving forward on it and making progress. It is a daunting task, but as you can tell, we're promoting it for a reason. We have good faith that this may be able to be pulled off. It's more complicated than you know, and it's too much to go into. But if you want to become a beta tester for this amazing system, we encourage you to go to the URL that you see on the page, or you can go to the website and click on the leads link, the lead site link. It'll take you to the beta test site. Fill it out. You'll get I Need Leads Now ebook. And once again, there's no marketing shenanigans taking place with our email system. And you're going to be put on the beta test list. There's no guarantee you're going to be selected, but at least you're on the list. You cannot be selected if you're not on the list. It's like you can't win the lottery if you're not buying a ticket.
You got to be in it to win it.
There it is right there. Once again, short and to the point, and totally relevant information by Miss Marie. All right. That being said, guys, tomorrow's Freelance Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Facebook page, YouTube channel. As always, please utilize hashtag the MLM Solution to share tomorrow's podcast with our fellow network marketers across the globe. Once again, it's going to be episode number 55. Miss Marie, I shall see you tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
All right, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you for listening to the MLM Solution Podcast. For more info, visit our website, themlmsolution.net. Please follow us on the following platforms: Facebook, YouTube, etc. And share this podcast with our fellow network marketers around the world by hitting the share button on our various platforms.